kudos to Dennis Malloy. He's got a very fun article, and it's about exotic pets that you can legally own in New Jersey.
Cool.
I thought this was, I really thought this was great. He does the research and everything, and he tells you what you have to do. But there are some surprising animals here that you can own if you get the proper permits, right?
How to train.
And I just wanted to throw these out to you guys, but especially Kylie, because I know that some of these might freak her out. Okay, I don't think you would be bothered by a skunk if it were descented, right?
I wouldn't want it near me, but I'd be more okay with them.
As long as you have the scent bag taken out? Okay, because that is one of them.
Bag?
Well, isn't it like a scent bag? As far as I know, yeah. Yeah, it's scent bag. Okay, but this next one, Bill, I think you would know why I wanted her in here for this, okay? Possums.
Oh.
Kylie does not like possums. Did you know that guys, you could actually legally own a possum in New Jersey?
What kind of
as a pet? I never knew this. That's why you guys should read this, this article about it. Officially called opossums. That these possums can be kept in New Jersey if you purchase them from a licensed pet dealer, and then you would have to have a captive permit. But that's a possum's game. Wild game permit to have a possum. Yeah. What do you know about that? Yeah, but like, why would you want that as a pet?
No, whoever does this should be put on some sort of a list.
I mean, think about that. This is an animal that you can hunt and eat, or keep it as a pet. Hey, I mean, think about that. That's weird. Red squirrels made the list. Okay, Kylie, how'd you feel about this one? You can have a boa constrictor. No?
Hard pass.
That's quite common.
Yeah, my friend has a snake and I don't give it to her. Okay, sorry.
She has a snake?
She has a snake.
What kind of snake? Big?
I don't know. I don't ask follow-up questions. That's really all I need to know.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
You've never even seen it?
No, I haven't been to her house because of this thing.
You won't go to a friend's house because there's a snake in a... It's in a tank, right?
Yeah, I see her elsewhere.
10.
Bill, that's
really
sad.
the reason you don't see your friend.
That's sad.
It's a big reason.
There's a snake somewhere in her home.
That's sad.
That is.
She's not going
What friend are you?
I still see her. I still talk to her.
Wow. Okay, raccoons is on the list.
Ugh.
Kinkajous.
What?
Kinkajous. Okay, Dennis writes they resemble a monkey, but they're actually related to raccoons. And again, a permit would be required to keep this certain species.
I'm like less clear on what it is.
Well, it's just, it's its own thing. It looks like a monkey, but it's sort of more akin to a raccoon. What am I supposed to do?
Mean anything.
I don't know what to tell you. Look it up. Google it. Wallabies on the list. Okay, now this is weird. Ostriches. Like, I understand that there are ostrich farms. I've seen them. But why the hell would you want it as a pet? Like, I thought anybody who has an ostrich farm, I thought you're raising it for, like, meat or something like that. And to say that you could keep it as a pet, what does that mean? I mean, like, they got to be kept outdoors, right? You're not going to have an ostrich walking around your living room, right? No, they're big. Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure they poop wherever they want.
Right.
Did that happen in season 4 of Arrested Development?
I don't know. I don't know if I made it to season 4, to be honest with you.
Okay, ignore me.
What?
I said, okay, ignore me.
Oh, sorry. Hedgehog. And you know, anybody who ever gets a hedgehog is a pet. Well, what are they going to name it?
Sonic.
Of course. Right. All right. How would you feel about this, Kylie? Piranhas. You have a friend. They say, hey, come over to my house. I'm having a party. You can see my piranha tank.
Kylie likes fish.
Yeah, I'd at least look at that.
You would look at a piranha, which is probably going to eat your hand far faster than a boa constrictor is going to kill you.
I'm not putting my hand in the tank.
Well, you're not going to put your hand in the tank if you go to Sarah's house either.
I don't trust that snake.
See, what would Kylie do? You never know what she's going to do.
I'm gonna slither out or something.
But Dennis writes you can own piranhas here in New Jersey. There are several stores that actually sell them. It talks about the towns where these stores are even. Keep your fingers out of the tank when feeding them. But, yeah, my brother...
I was just going to say, didn't your brother have something like that?
It was like a piranha, but it was called an arowana.
Huh?
That sounds fake.
No, this is a real fish. It's an arowana. It's almost like a cross between a piranha and maybe smoking marijuana. I don't know, but that's what it's called. It's called an arowana. And it's just like a piranha in that it will bite your finger clean off, man.
Wow.
And you got to be so careful of these things. And one time, when me and some friends were down in the basement, and that's where this big tank was, this arowana got out of the tank. It like literally just went to the bottom of the tank, swam super fast, lunged up, and I can't remember if it was covered or uncovered. But if it was covered, it just hit the cover so hard that it like jostled the cover off, and it landed on the floor. This like finger-eating arowana threw itself out of the tank, landed on the floor. Nobody wants to pick it up. And my brother was the expert, okay? And he was upstairs. He wasn't part of this little gathering. And we weren't messing with it. We weren't doing anything to it. We were not agitating it. We were 10 feet off to the side, sitting on a couch, and all of a sudden this freaking finger-eating arowana throws itself out of the tank, and it's flopping all over. And we're like, oh my God! And so I'm screaming, Kyrie, get down here! The arowana's out! And everybody's like doing like a jig around it, like they want to grab it, but they know that it's going to bite the finger off. And so like 10 seconds later, here comes my brother, in his underwear, mind you.
318.
He's totally naked except for his underwear, running down the stairs, and he goes, everybody move! My brother belly on the floor, almost like sliding like Pete Rose would slide head first into the plate.
Right.
That's the move my brother did, naked except for his underwear, slides across the floor head first, grabs this. I mean, it was like the most athletic thing I ever saw my brother do in his life. Grabs the arowana, somehow doesn't have his thumb bitten off, and stands up and hurls it back into the water.
And I'm sorry, how big is this fish?
Oh, this was like this big. It was like a foot long. Oh, it was enormous.
Wow.
And it had the ugliest jaws, man. And that sucker will take your finger right off. Yeah.
This sounds like a fever dream.
No,
she
this
doesn't
happened.
believe you.
This happened. It happened on Ludlow Street in Rahway in a rented home that my father had. Okay.
Smoking arowana?
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Why do we have to cook on this? You know?
I don't know, but you did.
I was trying. Okay.
That's on you.
So listen, we would like to know, after I was so impressed with this fun read by Dennis, and you can check that out on the Dennis and Judy page at NJ1015.com, but we would like to know, have you ever had any kind of rather unusual pet? Maybe it doesn't have to be full-blown that you had to have a...